You ever take a ride that feels right from the beginning? Today, we're riding Highway 53 through North Georgia. We're leaving out of Dawsonville and headed over to Dawsonville, with one important stop waiting at the end. It's the kind of road that reminds you of just why we do this. It's got smooth curves, open stretches, and just enough scenery to make you forget about everything else for a little while. And at the end, we're stopping at Buc-ee's. Because let's be honest, no road trip is complete without it. So let's get ready and go chase some miles. You don't always need to have a long ride to have a good ride. This was a short North Georgia day ride, about 65 miles long or so, Georgia Highway 53, from just east of Dawsonville over to Adairsville. Nothing crazy, just an easy, relaxed run through some great roads. At least, that's what we thought. Because this one turned into something a little different. A reminder that sometimes the road slows you down on purpose. This ride ended up teaching us a little lesson in patience. Before we get into it, we've got a lot more rides and road trips coming soon. So if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and come ride along. We roll into the heart of Dawsonville. Small town feel, but there's a lot of history packed into this place. This is the home of NASCAR legend Bill Elliott and his son driver Chase Elliott, and they still live here to this day. If you know racing, you know those names. And even if you don't, you can feel it. Their mark is all over the town. You've got that classic small town Georgia center of town. Everything kind of built around this one stretch where people still gather, still know each other, still take their time. And right there in the middle, you've got a local staple, the Dawsonville pool room. It's been there for years. Great food, local crowd, and yep, just one pool table. That's it. And somehow, that's all it ever needed. It's got that classic North Georgia downtown vibe. Local shops, a slower pace, people who've been there a long time. This is the kind of place you don't rush through. You ride through it, take it in, and just let things slow down for a minute. We started approaching one of the better sections of road and started getting set up for some curves. And then, brake lights. A stacked up line of traffic. This is the part that gets you. You've been rolling smooth, feeling good, looking forward to that next section. And just like that, you're slowed down. You can feel it start creeping in. The frustration, wanting to push through, get around them. Wanting to get back to the ride you had in your head. But this right here, this is where the road checks you. Because you don't get to control everything out here. You don't get to decide when the road opens up. All you get to do is decide how to handle it. So you back down, create a little space, settle in, and let it be what it is. And something funny happens when you do that. You start to notice things you would have missed. The rolling hills off to the side, the line of trees starting to fill in, that North Georgia landscape doing exactly what it does. The weather was just about perfect that day, the air moving through, bike running smooth, and even at this slower pace, it was still a good ride. Because not every mile is about carving curves. Some of them are just about being out here. And eventually, it'll open back up. It always does. We cover the remaining miles from Dawsonville to Jasper, Georgia, known as Georgia's first mountain city, because it's right there at the edge of the mountains. You can feel the difference here. The air and the landscape and everything start to open up just a little more. It's still a working town, still a little busy in spots, but there's a rhythm to it. And as a rider, you've got to find that rhythm. Flow through the traffic, stay smooth, and stay aware. Because once you're clear of this stretch through Jasper, the road opens back up and reminds you of why you came this way in the first place. Traffic thinned out and the space opened back up. And just ahead, we could see it. The next set of curves between Jasper and Fairmount. No line of traffic this time. This is what we came for. The road started bending, smooth sweepers, just enough elevation. We rolled into that first turn, eyes up, looking through it, easy throttle, a great run. And here's the thing. That slowdown back in the first set of curves, it makes these even better. All in all, it was a great ride. As we head out of Fairmount, the road straightens up. Long stretches, steady pace. This part of the ride is not as exciting, not as technical, but it gives you a minute to just ride. No thinking about the lines, no setting up for the next turn. Just smooth throttle, steady speed, and a chance to take it all in. I start replaying the ride in my head. The slowdowns, the curves, the moments, all of it. And that's something a lot of people miss. They think the ride is only about the exciting parts, but it's all of it, even this. Traffic starts picking up a little bit. You know you're getting close. Signs for Adairsville start showing up, and just like that, the ride's coming to an end. And there it is, Buc-ee's. Not a bad place to land. Rides like this, they're not the longest, they're not the hardest, but they remind us of something important. The road doesn't just take you somewhere, it teaches you something every single time you get on it, if you know what to look for. If you've ridden this stretch, drop it in the comments. What's your favorite part of Highway 53? If you live in North Georgia or you're traveling to North Georgia and you haven't ridden it, put it on your list because some roads are worth riding more than once. I've dropped a link in the description to my Rever route map for this ride. If you want to ride the exact route yourself, go grab it. It's free to download. Just click the link and you're set. For more, go ahead and check out this video right here. And before you go, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We've got a lot more rides coming your way. See you next time.